Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you're watching this from around the globe. Welcome to my YouTube channel, ZayTV26. My name is Zay, and thank you for subscribing. That is to my existing subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, kindly do so. If you're watching this for the first time, make sure that you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let's be part of this family. So guys, it's vacation time, and I want you to come along, watch this vacation vlog to the Kenyan coast. So I'll be touring different towns in the Kenyan coast. So as you can see, I'm ready. Buckle up and let's do this together, guys. Keep watching. Make sure you watch the video to the end, guys. So here we are, ready to go. Ciao. Yeah, this was a working day in the midst of the week, and I had scheduled to travel at night. So you'll notice that I'm not filmed at night. I was sleeping and tired. So we are already at Malindi. This is Malindi town for you. It's in the morning. That is the next day. We arrived safely. I could not film because I was quite exhausted. I had worked the whole entire day, and it was time to treat myself to a trip to the coast. Yeah, so this is Malindi town. We're from the hotel, and we're in this tuk-tuk. A tuk-tuk is a 3-wheeled motor vehicle where one tire is in front where the driver sits, and the two are behind where the passengers sit to balance the whole. It's really fun to be in one, and it is the most common means of transport in the Kenyan coast, especially Malindi, Mombasa, Kilifi, and within the towns in the coast. And that is what I noticed during my trip. We still have the taxis, the Uber, all that, but the tuk-tuk is the most common and very affordable for that matter. So Malindi weather, it's my first time to go to Malindi. Malindi climate is damn good. It's very warm. Though it was there were some light downpour, but still the weather was warm and very pleasant, calming the mind and nerves. So our very first day, this is the very first day after we arrived the previous night. This is the first day, and we had scheduled to visit one of the known historical sites in the coast. And that is where we are heading. And as you can see, it's a cool morning. It's a cool morning. It's cloudy, the sun is not scorchy. And you can see there are pools of water up and down along the streets. And Malindi is a clean town, by the way. So we are approaching the site. It was not very far from our hotel. And here we go. And I want you to guess which historical site we are visiting this morning. It's a good place. It's along one of the very pleasant beaches, coastal beaches. It's built along a beach, a sandy beach, and that makes it even more amazing. Look where we are. Is the Vasco da Gama pillar, and there are hotels within this kind of pillar. Their accommodation, along the sandy beaches. And yes, that's an example of the vehicle we're in. It's just exactly like that one there. It's a tuk-tuk, and the local people call it Bajaj. So here we go. We are it's Malindi Historical historical circuit. You just have to, here we were doing the logistics. The logistics, when you get to the Vasco da Gama pillar gates, you pay, and then very little, just it's very minimal payments. It's 100 Kenyan shillings for adults and 50 shillings for children. That is less than $1, actually, less than $1. So you just pay. It's just a way of, promoting the Kenyan heritage and supporting the Kenyan culture, history, culture, and all that. And I didn't know how much. I didn't ask or know how much. Visitors or non-citizens pay, but that was what the citizens pay: 100 shillings for adults, 50 shillings for children. So here we are. There's a pavement taking us to the pillar. They're different sides, but my interest was to the pillar, and get some information about Vasco da Gama and all that. So this is a pavement, and on your way you can see there's a creek, a cliff, where people can sit and view the Indian Ocean, feel out the breeze from the cliff. You can even see some seats. There are some seats designed from stone, carved from stone, where tourists will just sit and, feel the breeze, have a look at the deep seas, meditate and all that. And why not? It's very critical for the body and the mind. So this is some carved kind of pillar, giving us a monument with the information about who Vasco da Gama was, where he was from. And from history, we understand that he was the first Portuguese. I'm not that good at history, but he was the first Portuguese to land in Kenya through the Indian Ocean, and the first place he got in touch with was Malindi, and specifically this part of the ocean. And when he died, that is wherever you see there, that is where he was buried. Just as a sign to mark territory. And when you read this, what is on the monument there, you'll get to know more information about who Vasco da Gama was and what he did, and such kind. So this was my very first time here, and I felt like, yes, I have at least gotten in touch with what I learned in history. And it was fun. So a few shots here and there. And I believe this is the grave. This is where he was buried, near the sea, in contact with the sea. Because just down the cliff, after where you see that pillar, you see the ocean touches. And today is a cool morning. It's cloudy. There's some light showers, but the sea is quite calm. Even the waves you see from that distance are quite not rough. So it's a cool day, warm, nice, and all that. So I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed. Imagine this was the first day on touchdown to Malindi, and it was quite motivating. And there was a lot. I was really, really looking forward to more of these adventures in Malindi and the Kenyan coast in general. So here we go. And when you look at that cliff from this side, from the other side, there's a bridge. There's a bridge on which people stand. People can have a deeper view of the ocean. And from the other side, you can also have a view of the pillar. So I think it's been designed for that. So this is still along that Vasco da Gama pillar area. And it was so amazing to be part of that. And now we are leaving. It was around noon. And now we are going to somewhere else. We had scheduled 2 visitations for the day. Yeah, so right now we are going to some other destinations just within Malindi town. Yeah, thank you. Where?